A man had been petrified for an astonishing 3,700 years, yet a woman recognized him at first glance, because he was none other than the legendary Nanami Ryusui, the youngest sailing prodigy of his era. Before being petrified, he was a famous rich kid born into immense wealth. From a young age, he was obsessed with model sailboats. He spent hundreds of millions on the hobby alone, but even that wasn't enough to satisfy him, so he had real sailing ships built. While most kids were still in middle school, he was already sailing around the world, and he was exactly the kind of person Senku needed. To uncover the truth behind the petrification, Senku planned to travel to the other side of the planet. That meant he needed an experienced captain capable of handling the dangers of the open sea. So Senku sought out Minami. Before the petrification, she had been a journalist. As a result, she was familiar with talented people from all kinds of professions. Following Minami's guidance, Senku eventually found what had once been a maritime academy. There, they discovered the stone statue of Nanami Ryusui, but Minami nervously suggested finding someone else instead. In her opinion, Ryusui's personality was absolutely unbearable. Senku, however, couldn't care less about such concerns. He immediately poured the revival fluid over the statue. To Senku, ability mattered more than anything else. With a flash of golden light, the world's greediest rich boy made his grand return. To thank them for saving his life, Ryusui casually told them to ask his butler for however much money they wanted. But after snapping his fingers, no butler appeared. He quickly assessed the situation. Civilization had collapsed, and all of his wealth had vanished along with it. Instead of being upset, he became even more excited. To him, this was a chance to claim the entire world. Not long afterward, they arrived at the shipyard. Ryusui made no effort to hide his ambition and greed. His exceptional sailing skills allowed him to accurately predict the current climate almost entirely by instinct. By observing the humidity in the air and the direction of the wind, he concluded that a storm was approaching. He immediately ordered everyone to stop working and secure the ship before it arrived. Everything happened exactly as Ryusui predicted. A powerful storm soon swept in. Ryusui also realized that the available lumber was nowhere near the quality of the carefully cultivated trees used in modern times. Senku planned to build a hybrid mechanical sailing vessel, but fuel became a major obstacle. As a result, their next objective was to find oil. Fortunately, Senku knew the location of an oil field. After drawing a map, he sent Chrome and the others out to investigate it. At that point, Ryusui presented a condition. If they wanted him to serve as captain, he wanted ownership of the entire oil field as payment. To everyone's surprise, Senku agreed to the demand without a moment's hesitation.